Welcome back to more Satisfactory. Now we will definitely start building our elusive steel factory. Except there are still a million things in this little with the aesthetics of the factory that needs to be done. This completely useless, however very aesthetic skywalk needs to be completed. Every floor for every factory. Well, this is the only one that's missing. And then we'll start doing some design about how big we can make the steel production. Wow, that's great. Great work. Yeah. There. What, coming to PTR? Would be fun if they invent gravity though, and you log in and just see your factory fall down. Yeah, that would be really fun. Ah, somehow I don't see it. Right, now we need to go back to building something. Now we need to build a foundry. Put that on 4. What do we need? We need 5 encased industrial beams and 15 steel pipes. Okay. Encased industrial beams. Damn it, how much was it? It was 5. Okay, so 5 times 4, that's 20. So we need 20 beams here. That's for 1. And 15 steel pipes. That one. Ta-da! Nope, no ta-das around here. Keep your ta-das around, away from here. Is this the new factory template that we just built? Yes, Herigen, it is indeed. Tatum, I'm doing every steel product in this tower. No, I will be doing pipes, beams, and the encased industrial beams, and those will be exported here. So like, that's not everything because, or maybe it is everything, so I don't really know. Maybe it is everything, maybe it isn't. It could be. Yeah. So how big is this? It is, oh, this might actually be same size. Look at that. That's interesting. So I guess we can put 11 of these or 10 maybe. I think we'll put 10 in here and then try to schedule or set them. Like this. It doesn't seem like it can fit. That's gonna be... Alright, well this one can only make steel ingots. I'm just gonna wire this one up and just have it produce steel ingots for now. Because we need a lot of steel ingots to get the ball rolling on other stuff. So this one, that is not belts. 1, 2, 3. There. Yep, that's a hack. I know. It is, for some reason, we need steel in order to produce steel. Not something I'm... Oh, and this is not even in the middle, so that's another little strangeness to it. There. Yep. So we just keep that one running until I have enough steel beams or steel ingots to produce all the stuff I want. Binary Codex Gaming, you have returned. Where did you go since you have returned? Let's see, so this one actually takes 45 per minute. That means 3 of these, let's just 3 of these is 120, so I actually can only take 60 of them. Ah, meetings. Ugh. I do not feel meeting. Oh yeah, it's Friday, so some people are still working. Sorry to hear that. My condolences on your work. 2 more. Yes. I think 10 minutes must have passed, so let's run back and get the improved steel. I don't like the idea you need steel to make steel. I absolutely agree. I think it's a clumsy way of doing it. Because then, yeah. I hope it's deliberate, and I hope the intention and thought process behind it is that they want us to craft things by hand so that we really will appreciate when we don't have to craft them by hand anymore. That would be the only sort of argument I could see why they would do it that way. I still don't agree with it, but I can understand it if they see that as the design parameter. Right? I fell down. Luckily we didn't take any damage. Then we get to trust this whole thing. It is quite enjoyable to do that. And come on, alternative steel. I don't know why I'm not getting it. I wonder if it's like I can't get it or what. I guess we have to take iron wire. Anyone know if it's because it's gated behind some tech that we don't have? Really shouldn't be. Oh, yeah, okay, only 4 o'clock on Friday. Yeah, okay, yes, sorry. Did not consider that. You should be able to get it after unlocking steel. Yeah, I would imagine. That power wire is still missing, is it? Okay. And we also missed the plating on the sides. Look at this! The belt is full. That's glorious. Glorious. I only have 2 chances. From what I've seen, you have to unlock the old recipes first before you get the new else. Yes, that is... Although that's still... I did get a quantum computer, but that's because I actually have the sulfur thing. Ah, yes. Quick wire, can't do that. I can do this one. Iron wire. Woo, I can't even do that. Because I don't have these. Maybe go pick those up somewhere. I'll just go pick those up at the floor below. Two below. Oops, that's not safe. Ta-da! Ta-da! Yep. Let's take this one. Okay, transport in this space is actually quite good. That was not something that starts the cooldown. Quick wire, we can't do that. Encased industrial beams, we could actually do this. We absolutely must do this soon. And now we can... No, we can't get this one because we don't have the motors yet. Nope. I'm not sure the alt steel is worth it. Gonna check now. Oh, the alt steel is insanely good. That is so good. It produces faster and it uses way less material. It is the best recipe, I think. It is so good, unless it was changed, of course. So this one, oh, I can do that. I can do that. Orange for the new building? I don't like orange. Orange is kind of a reserved color right now. What about, I don't know what the other one does, the compacted one. Not seen it yet. Alternate quick wire we can't get. Encased industrial beam we can get, but I forgot. I should have brought more. How many do we need? We need... That's 50, right? Yeah. Damn. I'm gonna flag this one so I at least have it. Making every new alt recipe from crystal comps took turbo to new high speed. For some reason I've never implemented the steel. Now you have me curious. Take a look at it. It is good. First I was like, it's complicated because it needs steel ingots instead. And then I looked at it, I was like, whoa, it's like 33% less raw materials, and that was like, yeah, that's pretty good. I didn't have anything of interest here. Not really. We're gonna need this. Also, another thing is, I've never tried these, oh, that's because they need steel pipes, and we didn't have steel pipes at the time. So black powder actually needs some coal, and sulfur. Might want to have put some coal somewhere. It uses compacted coal. Oh, so it's different. Oh, is it? Oh, Casonator, has it been changed? Ooh, now that might very well be the reason why I can't get it. If it's been changed so that it doesn't use... It used to be coal... shit. I use compacted coal. Then compacted coal... How do I get that again? Plus 22.5 compacted coal. Okay, I think I don't get it because I don't have compacted coal. Damn it, how do I get compacted coal as a recipe? Is that through the Nobilisk? How do I get sulfur plus coal? I have not even seen that recipe. I don't have it. So maybe it's because I need to make the Nobilisk research first, I suppose. That's the only thing that is not done yet that I can do. Compacted coal is an alternate. Okay. And it might be gated behind the Nobilisk research. You never know. Or is there something here I don't have? Nah. It could very unlikely be gated behind this one, but that would also seem strange. Compacted coal is an alternate. I believe it has a naming inconsistency right now, and it is taken as enriched coal from the drive, but unlocks as compacted coal. Right, well that's interesting. I'd like to get that one. Let's see, what do we need to get the base, or the... I think we'll get a few of this. And I don't think we need a lot of concrete though. It's more like... There. So for coal power plants it's definitely good. Okay, well, sounds good. Sounds like something we'd want, but don't have access to yet. Yeah, if it uses compacted coal, and compacted coal requires sulfur, then it's probably not something I want anyway. Because that's way more complex than... Previously, alternate steel was really, really good, because it was basically just the normal coal plus some iron ingots. This is a good case for paving just a tiny bit more. Just a tiny bit more. Just to make the running experience easier and simpler, right? It's not a big deal, just a tiny bit more pavement. Right, so now we have some of these, and now I can take these ones out. Boom, boom. Okay, so we need to build more of these. Six of them, right? 6. And that means let's do it in another way. Let's do 5. And then we do encased industrial beams. That means I can't even do encased industrial beams now because they need to be. Yeah, I need 50 of these first for the recipe that we just researched, all we have here. Then I can set up no, hold on. Okay, so my idea was build the 50, get the research done, set up a machine to do the encased industrial beams, except encased industrial beams is probably, because I can't do the alternate encased industrial beams. I don't think that's a good idea now that I think more up on that. Let's just grind our way through it. It's cheap anyway. We got 28 and we need 25 of these. 25 times 4, that means 100. Okay, keep going until you have 100. That's a lot. So you have steel ingot, alternate steel ingot, alternate enriched steel ingot. Oh, it's the alternate steel ingot. That's the one I want. What does alternate steel ingot take? There is still that out. I thought you were referring to the new enriched. No, it's the old one. I'm still old school. I have barely discovered any of the new recipes. We can now build 25 of these. And then we need 75 steel pipes, which we cannot make. I am just now realizing that I took it out too early. Yep, I need to bring you back in. Whoops. It's close though, and then I need 75 of these. You can still use the old one, 45 plus steel ingots. Yet, okay. That's the one I want. That's the one I must have. It's so good. There, and then I need the 50 here before I go back, and that's gonna take a bit of time, I guess. And I can see this one. This is gonna be, it's gonna be clipping, right? Oh, I don't agree with this. I don't agree with this. Nah. So they are allowing clipping just to squeeze it in. Ugh. Do you really have input for 6 machines? Yes, I do. I have exactly, see, 45 plus 45. 3 of them is 120. Each belt here is currently transporting 60, but it is transporting 120 later on. So this one will have to go half an hour. I'm not going to let them clip. That's just a big no. Good night, Patrick. Currently no, but when the whole thing is working, then yes. And I think I want to build it a lot closer because we're going to have a lot of shenanigans on the inbound side. So, how much room do I need on the outbound side? Not much. All it needs to do is go up. Yeah, hold on. How do I schedule this in the middle? I guess I do, I don't know, like this. So that's one. Two. Two. Are you on the newest update? Yes, I am. Change adjusted alignment for Foundry, coal, generator, fuel, blah 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 blah. Yep, I am on the newest one. And this one's gonna be here, which I don't have yet. That should be what we need, right? Yeah, no, 44. Now I can take this out, and this one out, and put it back in here. Maybe we should actually take some coal with us back to the base when we do that, so we can make some of those nobelisks. Just because. Two more. And this should now be making 50 of these. $120 is only enough for just under 3 mutations. You need 135 each. Yeah, but I don't care. It is certainly the right place to do it. It's obviously, yes. You're almost done. Then I can take you out, but don't need to do that right now. Let's go back and get this milestone, and then hopefully get the... What changed with the IO? I don't know. I suspect they changed it, so it looks like it's, or it is clipping now, which I don't like, but I'm curious, if you don't like clipping, why do you do power pulls through the ramps? I resisted that method forever and finally started after seeing it done in this build. Because it looks good. The part I don't like about clipping is when it doesn't look good. If you can do some clipping that looks good, where it looks natural, then I don't mind it. I'm not fan of the ones where, oh, you won't see it, because they're still going to be bad. But if it actually looks nice, then I don't mind clipping. Such as, oh, I can't even show you that because it probably doesn't work anymore. This one. Previously they were overlapping a bit. Now they are, they're slightly clipping. But as long as I don't merge them together, then I don't mind doing that because it looks good. And I think this one looks good as well. The reason why I don't want clipping is because of the aesthetic. And since the aesthetic is fine, then I don't mind. That's kind of the logic of it, if there is a logic. Alright, that was the encased industrial beam, which we have no idea how we get. And that's the last one. New parts. Come on, steel, come on, steel. This is not steel. Why the hell? Those are all absolute shit. The rotor's nice. Well, it isn't because I'm done with rotors now. Alt rotor is not bad. Well, I'm done with rotor because I have my rotor built and I can easily scale it up to the point where... No, I'm not going to do that. We're going to need every recipe anyway, so we'll just grind away. However, not just yet, because I might want to get this Nobelisk one first, because you never know. Maybe this one has been blocking, I don't know. Did you not take that one? Nope. When I built my rotor build, the red tower, I did not have that recipe, and I didn't. Yeah, I had the option of taking it, but I didn't have steel at the time, and I still don't have steel, so that wasn't an option. I'm not going to change that rotor build because rotors are only used for engines, and engines are not really used much. So looks like I didn't take any. I did? Okay. I must have. Yeah, because it's awaiting instructions, so it did take. I took the iron ore because raw thing, crap. It might be handy at some point. Trouble is that if I do the Nobelisk, there's also a chance that this opens up new recipes, and that I want as small as possible pool of recipes to choose from when rolling the dice, so that there's more chance of getting the one I need. That's also why I don't want tier 5, because then I start getting all the plastic and Caterham computers and all that jazz that I can't do anyway. Unfortunately, I know there are still 3 bad recipes left. And those are probably the 3 recipes I get to choose from next time. I don't know what the Nobelisk does, but let's get the Nobelisk. Let's figure out what it does. So black powder takes some sulfur, and the Nobelisk takes... I forgot the steel pot. True, there's a lot of iron, but it might be the fact that at some point I would benefit from that recipe. I don't know, maybe. Oh, the detonator, sorry. Case industrial beams and an object scanner. So the industrial beams, we have those in the box right over there. So that's not an issue. It's the steel pipes that I don't have. Don't think it matters since you get recipes with crystal oscillator. Oh, 5 scanners. What? Still doesn't matter. Scanners are easy to make. Nobody's make foundation go boom. Oh, that's not good. Don't think it matters since you get recipes with crystal oscillator. What do you mean? Oh yes, now I get recipes with crystal oscillator. True. But maybe the Nobelisk opens up new recipes. You know what? I'm gonna roll the die one last time. Or it might be like registered as a super rare that you only get it at the very end when you're taking all the crap ones. Then you can get it. I don't know. We'll take this. I mean, at some point, it'll have to give it to me. I want the Nobelisk, but since I don't have the steel yet, I'll put these in here. It's bad, it's wrong, it's incorrect, but I'll do it. Can I build crystal oscillators now that I think of it? Crystal oscillator, what is that? That is quartz crystal. That is 2 to 1, and that's 10. So what does the crystal oscillator do? I don't know what it's part of. It's computers, maybe? Yes, I know I can do that. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Unfortunate. That's unfortunately unfortunate. That's the worst kind of unfortunate. Is the unfortunate kind. Too close for comfort. You could just hear me smashing the keyboard. Good timing? I don't know if I would call it good timing. I'd call it pretty bad timing. Too close for comfort. Oh, that went somewhere strange. Every time we run by, we'll just make the corner a bit nicer. Right? That's okay. We'll just make this one a bit easier just to traverse. Maybe like just a bit easier to traverse this corner. Just a tiny bit. I'm not paving the world. I'm just making the corner a bit nicer. Oh, the box of shame. Yes. Thank you for emphasizing my shameful boxiness. No, and we can let this run. There, that looks good. This is the reason why I'm doing it this way is because it's actually not so easy to get it in here. Unfortunately I have to start with... I'm making it here because I hope and I pray that I will eventually need to do this to get the iron ingots in, but so far no. Right, so how is the best way to get items in here? Currently all of them just needs to work at half speed. That's the better way to do it. Actually slightly less than half speed, but still. Man, I built slow in this playthrough. There's so many things like engines, or it's like, come on, it's so close. But really, it's not really close at all. Because we also need another tower. So I'm going to keep iron on the side and coal on this side. So I'm going to get coal in here at a splitter, which will be aligned like so. Goes in here and what about the iron then? I think I need to merge these two into one right now. Yeah, so this would be 240, but I'm only getting 120 in. So that's why I've set all these to 50%. So it matches, but I need 2 belts going into 1 belt. So this one needs to be merged at this point. Damn, I've dragged a lot of belts in for no reason. I wonder if this one is now feasible. Let's try pushing it. Oh, you don't like that. Yep. Yeah. I don't like the new splitters. I like the old ones better. This is not good. This is very bad. I don't like the new splitters. Let's see, this one. this be possible? And right, let's try it. This is a conveyor belt that needs to be, I should only be using the good ones. 3, there we go. All right. Okay, so you're saying that it does work, I just have to do it in another way. Okay, I'll be happy to see that, because that one. Okay, nice. Now I like it slightly more or less or whatever. Unfortunately, we need to take this out. Because that needs to go. Here. This one will now go out and somehow go here, where it will split into is that the middle? That's middle. So this one goes in here. Does that look right? It looks very right, but I'm not going to put it in now because that will disrupt things. This one will go in there. Probably doesn't need a full belt. No, it absolutely does not. 3 and 4. So that should be a slow belt. Is it clipping? No, no clipping. And let's see if this one, that will be, since it's a transit belt. Now let's see if we can, how this one works in the new, with the new splitters. There. That's the slow one. Yes. Except we don't have this one. So it just goes straight in at this point. But by doing it this way, I know that when, if, maybe, I get the new recipe, then it's gonna be awesome, right? Let's see, I think I'll do this one. So we take split. There. Okay. Whoa, that's not correct. Oh, it's over here. Some might say that I don't need that splitter there, but I do. Alright, let's see. This one. You are going there. There. And it is actually that one. Yes. And this needs to be faster. I know I don't need to do it everywhere, but I kind of like doing that. There. Okay, can the new splitter merge a stack without clipping issues in order to build? I don't know. You can still put the vertical stacks under the new splitter. Yeah, I don't like some of those splitting things you can do, because it constrains very much how the sequence of what you need to make things in. And JD, I read your comment, but I don't really understand it, so that's why I'm seemingly ignoring it. Slightly off. I am publishing a part 2 of my Factories article, and I was wanting to reference that your build is using a distributed model and directly direct people here to see an example of being. Would that be okay? That will be OL. OL indeed. Of course, I mean, always directing more traffic to my channel. Yeah, it's alright. Then, alright then. I am a professional attention whore. So, which is not something that comes natural to me, by the way. That okay? That should be okay. Whoa, you shouldn't be building this. Yeah, whatever. You build it. You do that. And now I get this one. These just are normal ones. And this one is a transit belt. Correct. I will take it from here. And no, the last one obviously doesn't have to be this fast. But if it's all about consistency. I do love placing belts. So one thing that I wouldn't mind always doing is placing belts. That's just so enjoyable, just like whoosh, whoosh. Let's see, so that should be, now we do the power poles. We do it there and then in between. That means this one, no, I have to do it everywhere. Because there will be one more smelter coming in soon, I am sure of it. The power of my optimism here is strong. It's the only power I have. And now I can kill this one, which kills all of the power. Nope. And I also need I have now killed the miners out there in the wilderness. And now they're working again, I hope. Alright, 250. We are actually increasing now, and we don't have an output. Okay, so output wise, what are we outputting? We are getting 6 in and 2 out. 6 in and 2 out. So that's 1/3, and I take 240. So all of this will only be 60 steel per minute. That is not much. And I think I want to go out here. Let's see if it snaps to walls correctly now. What? Sometimes too close to a pole, and sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you can actually get things really stuck. So I guess all of these go this way, and then they go the other way, because that's the only way I can find out that I can reasonably build a storage for it. I don't think a storage is particularly necessary, but it's just one of those things, right? Like this. And I will now take this one, a merger, from this line, point it that way. my way. And then from here, 1, 2. And this is just a slow belt because everything here is quite slow. Whoa. This one. 1, 2. That should do it. Anyone noticed an improvement in using processed coal? Not yet, because I don't have it. I am still desperate for to get my proper coal or get my not. Oh, damn it. Yeah, that was bound to happen. Oh. So at the end, I will only be able to get 120 ingots per minute, which is not much. That's one side. That was one of the worst sides. One of the 4 worst sides of placing it. And that reminds me, I probably should just empty this one. I can't. Let's put some of it back. Why do I have so much coal here that I don't want? Okay, remove that box of shame. And one thing that I forgot was actually, when this gets scaled up, this one will actually be 120. So this transit belt needs to be upgraded. Okay, well, maybe not that one. There. So that needs to be double speed all the way. This doesn't look like all this a double speed, does it? Well, it must be. Otherwise they would have been slowing down. Okay, cool. Can you check the last conveyor pole? I think it's the wrong position. Last conveyor pole. Last conveyor pole in which direction? I think it's generally not a good idea to put a main power line through a factory. You're absolutely right. That is correct. It's not a good idea. Is this the last one? Tatum? I don't know which one. East. West. This one? This is correct. There. Thank you, Dakota. Other side? These are also correct. The big ones. The big ones. These? Maybe. Yes. What about it? It's correct. It is midway and midway. So. Alright. Best way to check it. See? Happy? Alright, so. Oh, yeah. It's this thing here. Something up. Did I? No, turn correct. Yeah. This is ever so slightly easier because there's more than a single pixel where they can be placed. Let's do it on the other side, and then we only need this one, which is going to be complicated, annoying. And was this the one that said you still haven't placed it? I think I have. Back at the last break. Such small things, but so important in the long run. Oops. There. And let's do the last one, so we know that we are done with this. Ah, that's actually an okay place to stand, like this. Okay, maybe I make this out to be worse than it is. That wasn't so bad. Agree? Time to get some sleep. Happy building now. Okay, thank you Peter Chia for joining. And what do we have here? Why is this not working? Oh, right, you're not getting any, of course. This one, it's fine. And we need to get it up here. That's 3 and 3, 4, that one. And we just run up and build it there. Walls, that one. Are they, is it snapping now or is it not snapping? I don't know. No, it's not. Maybe I need to take it out then and try again. That was a little click sound, so it sounded like it would actually snap, but let's try. Yeah, there was a click sound. Good. That should do. Right, second floor. What do we need to build here? We need to build simple stuff. And we have a total of 120 coming in. So that's what we should keep in mind. I will need a huge amount of steel pipes compared to anything else. So that's definitely, this is, oops, 30 steel. I should build it towards 120 and then see where we are, right? That one. 4. So this is the first 60. Now the next part is what else it's going to make, because it's not going to make reinforced steel. It's only going to make either steel beams with 630. Then I'm actually leaning towards 6 machines to make pipes and 1 machine to make the beams, because the beams are only needed for Mark III. HMS Lau, thank you for joining. It's been a pleasure, as always, keeping things orderly for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So that means it's 90. Yeah. So I'm getting 90 pipes and 10 beams. Not many beams. Are those clipping? They are exactly not clipping. They are a bit too close, in my opinion, to be really nice, but they're not clipping.
A new subscriber.
Wow.
Come, steel yourself. We are building an army.
HMS Loud, thank you. Did we? Oh, what a handsome man there is now. I was like, wait, did you remember to get that? Awesome. Thank you very much for a tier 2. That is, look at me smiling. Look how happy I am. Yay. Awesome. Thank you. That's very, very kind of you. Nice. The smile still there. Looks so much better. Thank you, Maud. I mean, coming back here looks so much better. Thank you. Worth every penny. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, maybe? Is that what we're looking for? 6, and then jump 1. What do you guys think about this split? 10 beams, 90 pipes. Because I don't think we need anything else than this. And of course they will be, oh, no. Right? I like this. And then of course, okay, just click on random stuff. Awesome. And then I'll bring it up 1 level. I'll just check it. This will not be built on this level, but it's just checking what it can do. Here. So the encased industrial beam is 4 steel beams. And this is 16 steel ingots and 5 concrete. 16 steel ingots, no, 3. Oh, 12 steel ingots for 1. Or this one is 18 for 3, so that's 6. So I'm going from 12 to 6. That's a 50% reduction. That is insanely good. And that means how much? 36. So actually at the top floor I should only have 1 or maybe even 2 of these. Oh, I forgot something. I also need to get concrete in. Never mind. Well, not never mind, but I'll do that. But not now. Now we are going to take a short break because I need those breaks. And that'll be the last break of tonight because it's Friday, so I don't need to end at midnight. I hope you're okay with that assertion. Yes? No? Do I have to end at midnight? Before midnight so I don't turn into a pumpkin like the fairy tale says? Or should I continue 1 more hour? Longer stream equals better stream. I'm not sure that's a correct assertion, but it's definitely... Alright, we are definitely... few more hours. Yeah. Good. Thank you. Just good to see that people are still awake. And somewhat engaged. Great. I will see you guys in 3 minutes. Maybe another one. Yeah. See you guys.